MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2024 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Alfonso Franco is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Stepping in, Todd Coe. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Designated hitter, Todd Coe.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. In now for the O's, Cesar Hernandez. And that one just missed outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. High pop up. Franco calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Blake Snell will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws the ball, has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Bradley Zimmer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. Lindor, the runner at second with one away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Arroyo on the grass. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. Fader is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. On to first, a double play. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pedro Ortega, he'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Down the first base line. Eller comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Enrique Cordova, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready now for Baltimore, Les Matsumoto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Frazier has a beat on it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Striding in for the Indians, Clint Frazier, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6, left fielder.
In now for Cleveland, Angelo Velasno. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And there's out number 2. Ready now, Yan Gomes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Arroyo ranges to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Michael Fader. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fader is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Christian Arroyo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off with a drive, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. And now pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he lays off there 1-0. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Lindor is off at first with 2 away. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. And now they've got him in a rundown. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Todd Coe back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Frazier is there, and he has it for the out. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that's the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Matsumoto. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Eller. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Eller, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something, but a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
In now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So stepping in, Angelo Velasmo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Bouncer to the left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Indians lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman, Pedro Ortega.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Sliders in for a strike. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Enrique Cordova. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
in now for the O's, Les Matsumoto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Zimmer is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. In now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jose
First
Ramirez.
pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
now batting,
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ball. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 0-2 home. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Eller is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
now batting, right fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Fader. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Fouled away. Missed with a slider.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Segura is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Todd Coe. Grounded to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6. Digging in once again, Bradley Zimmer.
center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Zimmer.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one is fouled away up to the carport. 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
If you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sean Gilmartin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 36.
Stepping in now, Brandon Eller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-1 to Schwarber.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Cesar Hernandez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, what are the things you want to do?
Standing in now, Pedro Ortega, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes strike 2. Machado stands at first with 1 out. High in the air into shallow left center. Zimmer sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. At the plate, Enrique Cordova from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Frazier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 38, Tyler Thornburg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 10, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. A ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half.
From the stretch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. To short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Machado. He gathers the throw. Hey now. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Les Matsumoto. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the ball.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Smoked on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Michael Fader, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Smoke toward third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Digging in to try it again. Todd Ho. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Forrest Wall will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Orioles. Number 7, Forrest Wall.
Jackie Haller enters the game out of the bullpen now, and this will force the upcoming switch hitter to swing the bat left-handed.
Well, I think this is a smart move, guys. He's pretty well known that he's less of a threat from the left side of the plate, so this could prove to be a good job of playing the matchups.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this.
And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Eller is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So 2 runs on 3 hits.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
Digging.
For 21, Henry Reese.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
The wind up and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And that one just missed outside. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. neck-high fastball that time.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now. .30 pitch is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another chance. Angelo Velasquez in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Popped him up. Fader on the move. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the at-bat and get the count to 0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard to short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Velasquez racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing.
Into the box, Les Matsumoto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pops this one up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. He's in there at the plate. And they have taken the lead here in game 2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Zimmer has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Michael Fader. He singled his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Matsumoto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Flying toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1 to count. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Settle for 1. Chester Green enters the
Number 12, Chester Green.
Naquin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cordova is there, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. Last time through was a base hit. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Gene Segura standing in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a big pitch. Coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now the 2-1. This is line to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as